Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm pleased to be here. That's not in the script, but I am pleased to be here. And I'm pleased to be here with Andrew Bleckman. We are pleased to welcome you to this Thursday matinee performance. This is how we start off Jai-Alai for the week here at Magic City, Thursday through Sunday. A performance at 12 and 4 today, 12 and 4 tomorrow, 4 on Saturday, and 12 on Sunday. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. For those of you who are new to parimutuel wagering, or if those terms are unfamiliar to you, they will be explained throughout the course of today's performance. We now have 2 pick 3s. An early pick 3 in Game 4, and a late pick 3 in Game 7. Play the pick 3, you correctly pick the games of 4, 5, and 6, or 7, 8, and 9. We have the Mighty Ocho, a pick 8 wager that begins in Game 1. To play the pick 8, you correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8. We also have the high-paying High 5 Jackpot. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I know we came out of Sunday with, I believe, over $500 in that High 5 jackpot. So, that plus whatever goes into it today. But there's always a $2,000 guarantee, and the most generous wager in all of parimutuel wagering here at Magic City, the High 5 jackpot. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not have any scratches today. There are no scratches in today's performance. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a wager is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. Once again, there are no scratches in today's performance. So with that, Andrew, how was your weekend days, our time off?
You know what? Very excited, as you said there. Had a good week, obviously. Played some golf, relaxed, had some nice home-cooked meals, so that was obviously exciting. But as you said there, no scratches.
No scratches.
The doubles tournament starting up this week.
Tournament, two doubles games in this matinee because Scott upped the liability insurance for the entire facility so that we could play doubles twice.
He's got a good deal.
Yes, got a good deal. Insurance, a big product right now in this world. And God knows the way we play doubles, aggressively, fast, and not always looking at who's in front of us.
And he put $15,000 as a purse, $10,000 going to first place, $5,000. So this is going to be an expensive second doubles tournament for Scott here.
Definitely, $10,000 goes to first place, $5,000 a second. So the winning team splits $10,000. Second place team splits $5,000.
Yeah, it feels it feels a little bit normal here. Doubles tournament again. We got 7 singles games, 2 doubles matches, full fantasy, no scratches. Seems like, what about week 9, week 8? So it's good that we're back, full swing of things here, and looking forward to a great week, one that everyone's been looking forward to here for a while. Everything's back. So, as Stu said, that High 5 could do you one better than 500. How about 1,100 in that carryover? Thought it may carried over in additional time. So we're looking at over 1,100 in that carryover going into the High 5s today. So that's a great way to start off the week in addition to everything else that we have in store for you today. And we said there, Fantasy Jai-Alai. Got a couple more minutes to get those lineups in. FantasyJai-Alai.com. The week has been updated. We'll begin play here right along with that first serve. We will lock those lineups. If you would like to play each week, player prices, information has all changed. You get a $21 budget to select a team of 4 players. You get 3 singles players and 1 doubles pairing. You try to basically build the best team you possibly can. You get 5 points per win, 3 points per place, 2 points per show, 1 point per quad finish that your player earns throughout the week, and then you total those up, and the person that finishes atop those standings will get at least $150. It's locked at $150 because we had 150 active players, in addition to a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt. But if we get up to 200 players, which we were close to last week, so perhaps we can get there. So you reach 200, Magic City said they would up that cash prize every week to $200. So if you've yet to make your lineup this week or if you've yet to sign up, go to FantasyJai-Alai.com. Completely free to play, and you can win real cash prizes. So that's starting up here in a couple minutes. No emails sent out, no scratches. No changes necessary to your lineup unless you perhaps want to tweak it here with a couple more minutes to go. And while we do have a couple extra minutes till we get into game one, and as we do now before the first game of all of our performances, we have this video that will explain the scoring format for the first eight games of this 9-game performance, and that's still Spectacular 7 scoring. Take it away.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here now, 4 minutes from the start of the first game here. We are into week number 24. Wow, week number 24 of the Jai-Alai season here. 24th week of fantasy as well. If you're playing along, as we said there, a couple more minutes to get those entries in, and some quick chatter, early chatter about Fantasy Jai-Alai from Roland. Yes, we're still working on your suggestion there, pondering it, trying to get everything worked out for you. We appreciate it. We'll let you know about that soon. And yes, someone's saying fantasy amounts look a little bit different. They are different for doubles this week because we're beginning that second doubles tournament. There are 2 games per performance now as opposed to 1, so a couple more opportunities to gain points. A lot of those teams increased in price. Well, almost every team increased in price there. And there's no more, I don't believe there's any $1 teams. I think 2 is the lowest you're going to see there now because there's a couple more opportunities to play. So all those prices are calculated given the projected score and how they've played throughout the week, weeks previous. So that's how those prices have been calculated for this week. And so we'll see. It's back to a little bit normal fantasy. I like this format. Different prices for the doubles teams makes it a little more complicated to pick singles. There's a lot more combinations to choose, so I'm excited to see how the fantasy plays out this week because, as we said here, back to normal really for the first time in a long time here over a couple months. Second doubles tournament, regular singles, and pretty much everyone back in the building. It takes us now to just under 2 minutes before we get into game number 1 here. A couple minutes to get those wagers in for the Mighty Ocho. See just under $200 in that Ocho here today.
Wow.
Early start.
And, of course, there is that $3,000 guarantee with the Mighty Ocho. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8.
And we'll take...
It's the third and final call for all wagering in Game 1. Last call.
I was going to say about the singles standings here. Last call important as well. But we got the championship singles standings update before we get into the action here. Douglas still leading the charge. 143 wins for him. He is in first place. Ron cut into that lead a little bit. Took 6 games back. So he's 18 behind at 125 wins for the season and still holding on to third place. You have Bueno there at 84 wins after a winless week for number 22 there. So kind of surprising. Didn't find the win column one time. Played much better than that. He's got to close those games if he wants to hold on to third place because Ben is hot on his heels at 79 wins for the season. So Ben 5 games behind Bueno in fourth place, and then distant fifth place, but still with an outside chance with still about a month and a half left in this season. We got El Barba, who's been playing incredibly well. Hottest guy in the Fronton. Last week, week number 23, El Barba, 8 wins. Week 22, he had 10 wins. He's been runner-up for the Golden Cesta back-to-back weeks. See if he can pull through here. He'll be playing in these early games, and that is the whistle. And let's get into game number 1.
Time to begin our first game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Start things off for this Thursday matinee performance. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is number 29, Vuelo. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is number 31, Astier. Vuelo serves. We begin. Astier from the 7 line. Vuelo with a strong backhand. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Diaz. Diaz will open up on the left side, right up the middle. Vuelo's forehand. It's a 2-all by Diaz. Does not open up. Vuelo makes the catch. Diaz on the rebote to the inside. Way to the inside. Nice. Vuelo went for it with one hand. Knocked it down. Point 3. 3 will serve to the green shirt at post 4. Here's CRB. Nice backhand by CRB. Rebote forehand by Diaz. Rebote forehand by Diaz. Carom by CRB. Does not open up. Diaz makes the catch at the 11 line. Sends it deep. Point 3. Three on the board with 2 points. Here is the black shirt of post 5, worn by Juice. In and out of the cess the ball goes. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Fred. Diaz, rebote left side. Big bounce to the inside. That's going to score. Point 3. Diaz has 4 points. Here's post 7, the pink shirt, El Barba. Diaz from the 8 line. Going outside, not outside enough. El Barba's there. Ball just missed on the forehand of Diaz. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote left side by El Barba to the outside. Tennessee gets there, stops it, returns a carom. That kicked out and off the court. Point 7. That That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Acier. Fine catch by Acier, pulling it from the side wall. Strong backhand. Acier, tip ball, outside, point 7. On the court, ready to receive, the red shirt at post 1, Vuelo. Big backhand. Catch by Vuelo. El Barba on the right side with a drop ball, point 1. Vuelo has 3 points. He serves to the returning 4 post in this matchup. We have Vuelo serving to CRB. Rebote left side. Catch by CRB. Hard throw by CRB to the left side of Vuelo. He missed it, point 4. CRB is on the board with 2 points, serving to the black shirt at post 5, Juice. Rebote left side by CRB. Juice on the run. Missed it. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. The yellow shirt. Fred. Picada, the big bounce by Fred. CRB goes back instead of forward. Dropped it. Point 6. Returning with 4 points is post 3, Diaz. Diaz, Costado to the inside. Fred for the rebote. Missed it. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3, Diaz. Trying to stop him, Tennessee. Rebote left side, swing and a miss, midcourt, point 8. Play continues. 8 serves to 2, Acier. In and out of the cess to the ball goes, point 8. Tennessee on the board with 4 points. Receiving in post 7. In this matchup, we have Tennessee serving to El Barba. He returns with 4 points. Tennessee tipped the ball, point 7. Possible game point for El Barba in post 7. Trying to stop him is Vuelo. Point and game, post 7, El Barba. 7 wins it, 3 places. 4 serves to 8. This is a playoff for third place. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by CRB. Catch by Tennessee. Strong backhand. That went straight in and scored for CRB. Point and a third place finish for post 4 CRB. Unofficial order finish 7-3-4. Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, post 7, El Barba. Taking second, post 3, Diaz. Coming in third, post 4, CRB. 7-3-4 is the official order of finish for game number 1. And there are your prices. The $2 Quinella 3-7, that's first and second in any order, $18. The trifecta 7-3-4, that's first, second, and third place finishing, $261 even. A $2 wager on 7 to win returns $10.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our second game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 2. There's no scratches in today's performance. And post time for Game 2 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, oh, La Barbas. You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And El Barba here just keeps winning these early games. As we said here, started the program week 22. That's 2 weeks ago. He had 10 wins. Last week he had 8. This week gets it started off on the right note. 1 for 1 in the win column. So yeah, that's wow. That's 19 wins over the course of the past basically two weeks in this first game here. That gives El Barba 71 wins on the season. Now just 13 games behind Bueno for that third and final bonus money slot there. So if he keeps winning at this rate, sky's the limit for El Barba. Perhaps could sneak into that third and final bonus money slot, take that $5,000 away from Bueno and Ben. It would be an unbelievable comeback story, but he's got to earn it on the court, and El Barba doing just that. Nice play again. Gets him win number 1 of the week out of post number 7 as well. And we now have just about 5 minutes till we get into our second game of this first matinee performance here. 2 performances here on this Thursday, both 9-game performances. 2 doubles games, 7 singles games. Second one's going to be a spectacular 7 singles match. And for those new fans that we have that are perhaps here joining us for the first time, we got this video that's going to explain here in simpler terms how the sport of highlight is played. Take a look.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here 3 minutes from the start of game number 2. Stu started the program. He said that high five today, which begins before the start of our third game, has a pretty significant carryover headed in this first performance, up over $1,100 going into it today. So if we get that usual at least $1,000 in that high five pool, we'll be right around $2,000, perhaps close to $2,500. And if that pool gets up there, maybe even $3,000. So hoping to get over $2,000 today at least. And that begins before the start of game number 3, that high five. And you got a couple extra minutes to get those wagers in. And so a couple of notes here about Magic City Jai-Alai. Scott came by last week, made a couple big announcements, one of which was that second doubles tournament starting up here this week. We'll be getting underway in game number 5. First one of that second tournament. We had the first one that was won by the team of Douglas and Lamonte. Second place, Juice and Carballo snuck in there, taking second place. So we'll see none of those teams back here for that second tournament. But Douglas playing with Asier, Carballo with Diaz, so those two looking to get back at the money, and there's a lot of teams obviously vying for those in the money spots. $15,000 purse, $10,000 goes to first place, $5,000 goes to second. And that'll be from now through the end of the Jai-Alai season. Second housekeeping note here, that U.S. National Jai-Alai Championship, a lot of people were looking forward to that in April, June. Tried to play it a couple different times, but to postpone it, we said they would play it, and we are going to do that. December 5th and 6th are the new dates for the U.S. National Jai-Alai Championship. December 5th and 6th, that's a Saturday and Sunday coming up right after the conclusion of our season. So Magic City ends, but we'll not be missing out on Jai-Alai, as those guys will be back in action that next week for the U.S. National Jai-Alai Championship. And then finally, as Scott said, little 10-week season. More Jai-Alai coming in 2021. 10-week season, February, March, and those first 2 weeks of April. That'll be coming up next year. So a lot more Jai-Alai to be played here at Magic City in 2020 and 2021. That takes us now to less than a minute until we get into game number 2 here.
And as Andrew said, we have less than a minute till we begin game 2. It's post time. Time to begin our second game. This begins game number 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 31, Asier. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Cool Fitness. Asier serves. We begin game number 2. Point 2. Scoop attempt missed. Went for the rebote, just tipped, point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, Cool Fitness will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Fred. Ball missed off the serve, point 2. Cool Fitness has 3 points. He serves to the black shirt of post 5, worn by El Barba. Scoop attempt tip, point 5. Now receiving, yellow shirt, post 6. Here is Jedden. Big backhand. Good catch by El Barba. El Barba goes hard to the inside where it scores, point 5. 5 has 2 points. In this matchup, El Barba serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Vuelo. Hard backhand by Vuelo, caught in the air by El Barba. Backhand 2-all. Lands in and scores, point 5. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Diaz. That ball dropped coming out of the service box. Point goes to the 5. El Barba has 4 points. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. El Barba serves, returning 1 post, Acier. Rotate left side by El Barba. Ball tipped, point 5. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 5, El Barba. Trying to stop him, post 3, Juice. Catch midair by El Barba. Strong forehand passes to the rebote. Juice for the rebote, just above the pad, and scoring, point 3. Play will continue. That puts Juice on the board with 2 points. He serves to post 4, Fred. Point 4. Fred serves to Cool Fitness in the blue of post 2. Point 4. Fred's on the board with 4 points and serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, Jedden. Ball missed on the forehand of Jedden, point 4. Possible game point here for Fred in the green shirt of post 4. Trying to stop him, Vuelo, post 7. Good catch by Fred. He holds on to it. Picada. Big bounce. Gets by Vuelo on the front way. And then he missed the rebote. Point in game. Post 4. Fred. No playoff here. 5 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-5-2. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Fred. Taking second, post 5, El Barba. Coming in third, post 2, Cool Fitness. 4-5-2 is the official result for game number 2. You'll have your prices up in just a moment. There are your prices. $1 quinella. That's first and second in any order. $4.45 rather. $78. The trifecta, that's first, second, and third place finishing, $490.60. $2 wager on 4 to win returns $18.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our third game. There's no scratches in this afternoon's performance. Game 3 does begin the high five. High five is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. To play today's high five, there's a minimum $2,000 guarantee, but how much did you say was in there?
Over 1,100. Up over 1,100 already, so pretty significant. Yeah.
So we should easily be approaching $3,000 in today's high five, if not surpassing. And of course, the high five's all based on what's wagered into it, added to what's already in that pool. So $397 so far, but I imagine we'll see that go up. Once again, there are no scratches for game 3. Post time for our third game today is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Shout out to this week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winner, Ballbusters. This team topped the leaderboard at a total of 188 points with the roster of singles players Ron, El Barba, and Ben, and doubles pairing Diaz and Carballo. For the first time in the history of the Magic City Fantasy League, Ballbusters picked a perfect singles lineup comprised of all 3 of the top single scorers of the week. Ron led the way as a $9 value, capturing 9 wins, 7 places, and 3 shows for a total output of 72 fantasy points and his 6th golden cesta of the season. Nobody could keep up with number 12 as he was firing on all cylinders with quick trigger kill shots that left his opponents in the dust. Ron even outscored the only other player priced higher than him, which was Douglas at $10. Ron's point collection surpassed Douglas's score by a staggering 41 points. The largest margin of the entire season. With just $12 remaining, Ballbusters needed to nail down the right combination of mid-priced players, and that they did with the selection of 2 former Canes football players, El Barba and Ben. El Barba, or the Beard, continued to dominate the competition in the earlier games once again with his simplified, controlled, and proving to be extremely effective style of play. In the end, number 77 compiled an impressive stat line with 8 wins, 2 places, and 5 shows for a total of 56 fantasy points. At $5, El Barba outscored 7 equally or higher priced Pelotaris with his strong output, including Douglas at $10, Ikeda at $7, and Bueno and Carballo at $6. Ben, also priced at $5, seemed to regain confidence in week 23, catching nearly everything that came his way and whipping the ball past his opponents with vicious and deadly power in return. Number 7 scored 5 wins, 6 places, and 3 shows to finish with 49 fantasy points, his highest scoring week since week 20. Even with such expert singles picking, what truly sealed the deal for Ballbusters was its doubles selection. With $2 left for the doubles team draft, Ballbusters elected to save a buck with the $1 choice of Diaz and Carballo. They responded in a big way, collecting 2 wins, 1 place, and 1 show for a crucial 15 fantasy point performance. Priced at just $1, $1. Diaz and Carballo ended the week as the second highest scoring duo, only 1 point behind the $3 team of Douglas and Aussier. With this win, Ballbusters will receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt plus the full $150 cash prize. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase yet again to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Jai-Alai Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word. And remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyhighlight.com.
And congratulations again to last week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winner, Ballbusters. Solo winner again for the second week in a row. So you know what that means. Full $150 cash prize will be headed your way in addition to a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt. But not to be outdone by the winner of week 23, Roland. He got $300 because he signed up for Prize Picks. So we double it if you're signed up for Prize Picks. So if you're near the top of that leaderboard, as we say, sign up for Prize Picks. You get double the cash prize if you win a week of our free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai, and that is at fantasyhighlight.com. New contests available every week, and again, congratulations to Ballbusters taking week number 23. And speaking of Fantasy Jai-Alai, there's additional options to play Fantasy Jai-Alai now because we're excited to announce that Fantasy has been picked up by one of the major players in daily fantasy sports, and that is PrizePicks.com. As you know by now, PrizePicks offers a unique fantasy sports platform that's a totally different experience from our weekly fantasy draft. PrizePicks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports every day. Now, for a limited time, they're offering special incentives for our Jai-Alai fans for signing up. Go to prizepicks.com and type HI, J-A-I, into the referral code field when you sign up, and you make a $100 deposit. PrizePicks will match that and put another $100 into your account. And then, Stu, it's the part where it gets even more interesting. You send a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code HI at sign-up. You will qualify, as we were saying, for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai this season, 2020, or next season in 2021. So that's how Roland got his $300. It's as simple as that. Sign up at prizepicks.com. Use the referral code HI, that's J-A-I, when you sign up. Most importantly, you have to make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in it. So that's the screen before you click submit to verify your sign-up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thejai-alai-channel.com. Again, that's info@thejai-alai-channel.com, and you'll automatically qualify for, as we said, a double cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Jai-Alai. Plus, you get that $100 bonus deposit match and a free entry to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That's prizepicks.com today. And that takes us now to just under a minute till game number 3. And that high five, was happy to see it jump there from 400 up to 1,000. Now we're just under 1,500 there. So we will be over that $2,000 here in this performance today. So that's great. We start off the week on a good note there, Stu.
And there are no scratches in this game. There are no scratches in today's program whatsoever. Always good when that happens. Kind of rare when that happens, but good when it does happen.
Starts off the day in a good note. Scott's happy, Stu's happy, Andrew's happy with fantasy. No scratches. It makes everyone's life very, very simple here today. So we hope we keep it that way.
Time to begin our third game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Tennessee. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is El Barba. Tennessee serves. Our third game has begun. Good scoop by Tennessee. Holds on to it. Backhand to the outside. El Barba's there. Tennessee from the backhand. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Albarba. Tennessee on the rebote, slings it into the overhead screen. That's out of play. Albarba is first up on the board in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Juice. Strong backhand throw by Juice. Rebote left side by Albarba. Catch by Juice. Juice with a soft touch. Caught by Albarba. Albarba sends it back to pass. Rebote left side. Falls short. Point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4 in the green shirt. Cool Fitness. Catch by Albarba. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness goes deep. Albarba on the catch. Strong forehand by Albarba. Rebote. It's a 2-all by Cool Fitness. Lands off the court. Point 4. Point 2, rather. Albarba's on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5. Fred is here in the black shirt at post 5. Albarba sets, makes a good catch on the forehand. Strong forehand return. Caught by Fred in the back. Catch by Albarba midcourt. Low to the inside. Caught by Fred. Fred to the inside. Albarba on the forehand. Fred with a hard throw. Caught by Albarba. Albarba to the outside. Caught by Fred. Fred throws it hard to the inside. That's tipped. Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6. Ben receives. Rotate forehand by Fred. Hit the overhead screen. Point 6. Puts Ben up on the board and serving in this next matchup to the pink shirt at post 7. Wello. Scoop by Ben. Hard backhand caught by Vuelo. Hard backhand by Vuelo. Comes the rebote. Ben makes the rebote. Clip the sidewall. Vuelo's got it. Sidearm carom. Stop by Ben. Hard throw by Ben's going to feed Vuelo's rebote. Vuelo's rebote to the inside. Caught by Ben. That's a great catch. He keeps it on the right side. Vuelo missed it. Point 6. Ben with 2 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, is CRB. Ben from the forehand. CRB takes it in the air and turns a 2-wall. That is perfect. That's exactly how a quick release costado 2-wall. No one taught him that. And JR says, like Achilles Ilordway. Very impressive. Tennessee receives. Red shirt at post 1. Big backhand clears the overhead screen. Forehand rebote by CRB. Catch by Tennessee. Tennessee goes deep. Rebote forehand by CRB. Catch by Tennessee. Outside placement by Tennessee. Got him. Well thrown by Tennessee. That was really good. Point 1. That puts Tennessee up on the board with 2 points. Tennessee serving in this matchup to the white shirt at post 3, Juice. Then he underserves. A brilliant outside placement followed by an underserve. But he's a really nice guy. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4. Cool Fitness receives. Long carom. Scores for Juice. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Returning is El Barba. Catch on the forehand of Juice. Long carom. Opens up enough to score. Point 3. That takes Juice to a possible game point with 6 points. On the court trying to stop him in the black shirt at post 5. This matchup has Juice serving to Fred. At backhand, too hard, too high, and out of play. Point and game to the white shirt at post 3, Juice. 3 wins it, 2 places, 6 serves to 1. This is a playoff for 3rd place. That's a tough rebote. Got to try to catch that coming front way. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 1, Tennessee. Unofficial order finish 3-2-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Juice. Taking second, post 2, El Barba. Coming in third, post 1, Tennessee. 3-2-1 is the official order finish for game number 3. Overall, not a bad game. No. Tennessee obviously doesn't get picked on. We couldn't possibly pick on him, but you always want to see him do the best he possibly can and underserve. And
he would want that one back.
No, absolutely. No. I mean, he had a really, really well-played outside placement, then he underserved. And yes, those of you who know Highlight know that underserve is dreaded in singles. We dread it here as much as anyone. There are your prices. The $2 Quinella 2-3, $25. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta 3-2-1, $433.60. That's first, second, and third place finishing. A $2 wager on 3 to win returns $14.80. First number in the high five for today is number 3, Juice. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Once again, game 4 is scratch-free. There are no scratches in today's performance. And post time for game number 4 is now just 6 minutes away.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job. I play Highlight.
And I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle at the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. And if you'd like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to MagicCityCasino.com under the highlight tab there. First button says Magic City Hustle. You click on that, it will take you directly to the website. Or another way you can do it, just type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. But either way you do it, it'll take you to that same main page where you can then make a purchase of that film for $5, and from there you can enjoy it as many times as you like. Takes us now to just under 4 minutes till we get into game number 4 here, and that begins the early pick 3. Early pick 3, games 4, 5, and 6. Game 4, talk about variety here. Game 4, you get pretty much a true middle game here. Game 5, we get that first doubles game coming up, and then game 6, you get a late game. So a lot of variety here with this early pick 3. Get 3 really different types of games, and then you got that late pick 3 if you'd like to play that one as well. That begins in game number 7.
And I had a question forwarded to us from the Highlight Channel earlier regarding Lamonte. I was about to say sad news, but I don't think it's sad. It's a moving on type of news. Lamonte has retired from the Magic City roster. And long story short, he had a full career as a very brave, dedicated individual in the Coast Guard for 20 years before he came to us. Picked up highlight around 40. Played with us for, last year was his first year, and then into this year as well. And as life does, he retired. However, his wife did not retire. So wife doing some of what they say, I imagine, God's work out there. She is a nurse on the front lines of this COVID disaster. And they've relocated. Got a really good opportunity apparently up in Orlando, and went back and forth, and would he commute, would he not commute, and with two little kids, and so just an overall decision was made for him to retire out before the end of the season based on circumstances of his family and basically an opportunity to grow and move on. So, Lamonte has I couldn't say more about the guy. Yeah, absolutely, positively could not say more about the guy. Just to be able to have a full career doing something else that's demanding, come in and learn a new sport from scratch, and his professionalism. I mean, it's a real loss. It's an absolute loss for this roster. Yeah, his the positive influence he had back here in the locker room really can't be understated. But hey, completely understand. Got 2 kids, and I believe that the wife may even be becoming a nurse anesthetist.
Wow.
Yes. So good things for them and their family. It just unfortunately involves living in a different city that's over a 4.5-hour drive, and that's a
bit of a commute.
Yeah, that's a little hard to ask someone to do that.
Yeah, and of course we wish Lamonte the best in going forward. And
when someone says best wishes for your future endeavors, it sounds like a backhanded way of saying you're done. No. In all seriousness, whatever he chooses to do, he has nothing but our best wishes.
And absolutely. Now, with less than a minute till we get into game number 4 here, quick stats. So, Juice and Fred won games 2 and 3. The last time they won a game in the same week here, Stu, you got to go all the way back to week 17. They did it in the first 3 games here in week 24. So they talk about Jai-Alai, how unpredictable it is, how anybody could win. That's a perfect example right there. Those guys haven't found the win column that much at all. 2 of the first 3 games here this week. Nicely done for the brothers Joseph. We got game 4 coming up at the start of that pick 3.
Time to begin our 4th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play.
Come on, let's cut.
Game 4 begins the early pick 3. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Jedden. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Jedden serves. Our 4th game has begun. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck low and hard to the inside. Cut off the sidewall. Coming fast and scores point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, worn by El Barba. Anderluck moves up on the ball, throws a carom. El Barba read it, was not able to stop it, point 2. In our next matchup, that'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4, worn by Bragley. Rebote left side by Anderluck. Catch by Bragley. Carom by Bragley. Will score, point 4. 4 serves, black shirt of post 5, Tennessee. Rotate left side by Bragley. Catch by Tennessee. Carom by Tennessee scores beautifully. That opened up nicely about the 4 line. Point 5. Now receiving. Yellow shirt of post 6. Aussier. Bote forehand by Tennessee. Catch by Aussier. Bote left side by Tennessee to the outside. Aussier is there. Point 6. Court ready to receive in the pink shirt of post 7. Here's Diaz. Hard forehand throw by Diaz. Passes to the Rebote. Catch by Diaz. Diaz back to the inside. Aussier on the forehand. That's a great grab by Aussier. Good pickup by Diaz. Aussier mid-court catch. Tejada attempt went to the pad. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Bueno. Big backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side to the inside by Diaz. Nicely played. Diaz, 2-all Rebote. Bueno stops it. Ball tipped. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Jedden. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Cannot go past or touch the 7 line. That is an over serve. Point 1. Jedden's on the board with 2 points, serving to post 3, El Barba. Catch by Jedden midcourt. Catch by El Barba at the 11 line. Point 3. Three has 2 points. 2 has 2 points. Returning and receiving. Anderluck. Robote forehand by El Barba, caught the top of the pad. Point 2. Anderluck has 4 points. Receiving post 4. Bragley. Catch on the left side of Anderluck. There's the backhand. Robote comes to the forehand of Bragley. Bragley makes the catch. Here's Anderluck. Low and hard to the inside and scoring. Point 1. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2, Anderluck. Trying to stop him, Tennessee. Big backhand by Tennessee. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Tennessee from the 9 line. Great catch by Anderluck at the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Robote forehand, swing and a miss. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the blue shirt at post 2, Anderluck. 2 wins it. 1 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Catch by Jedden. Robote by El Barba. Point and place to post 1. 3 shows. Unofficial order finished 2-1-3. Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Anderluck. Taking second, post 1, Jedden. Coming in third, post 3, El Barba. 2-1-3 is the official order of finish for game number 4. And I'll have your prices up in just a moment.
And this will be an interesting week I want to see for Anderluck because he's come out of the gate slow pretty much this entire season. I mean, almost every week. This time, Game 4, first appearance, gets the win. It's got to give him a lot of momentum. Last week, he was 0 for 10 in the money in his first 10 appearances. He finished off the week with 4 wins, 2 places, and 4 shows. So I think he figured something out. perhaps in the middle of the week, got his focus level back or something. Continues it on here into week 24, so excited to see what he's going to do here throughout the rest of this week.
Absolutely. Once again, we're just waiting for your prices. There they are. $213 is the result for game number 4. $2 Quinello, 1-2, 31-20. Trifecta, 213 for second and third place finishing, 287.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 5. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 5 will begin. Second doubles championship. What do we call it?
Second doubles tournament, part of the doubles championship series here at Magic City Jai-Alai.
That's what happens at the beginning of the next game. It's
doubles tournament 2.
It's one of two. It's one of 2 doubles games in this performance. Games 5 and 7 for the remainder of the season will be doubles game. $15,000 in prize money on the line. $10,000 for first place. $5,000 for second place. Tournament will continue from beginning just now in this 5th game. 2 games every performance through November 29th. There are no scratches for Game 5. Post time is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Welcome back to the Magic City Jai-Alai Robote Recap. Less than 2 months remain in Magic City's 2020 Jai-Alai season. This past week, Douglas could not capitalize on a major opportunity to make a commanding grip on first place atop the singles championship standings. The Wonder Boy struggled to get into a rhythm as he was adjusting to a brand new cesta, which resulted in uncharacteristically erratic play throughout the week. Number 13 managed to secure 3 wins, giving him a total of 143 on the season. Ron, on the other hand, took advantage of Douglas's inconsistency, smashing the late-game competition with his unparalleled catching and lethal kill shots. Number 12 closed out week 23 with an impressive stat line of 9 victories, 7 places, and 3 shows. Ron now sits in second place, 18 games behind Douglas at first, with his collection of 125 singles wins. Still hanging on to third place by a thread is everyone's favorite South Florida legacy, Bueno. Number 22 had surprising trouble closing out crucial game point opportunities in week 23, finishing with just 4 places and 4 shows. Bueno now finds himself in serious jeopardy of losing his spot in the top 3, with Ben just 5 games behind him in 4th place. And speaking of Ben, number 7 showcased a combination of catching skills and devastating power from both sides that ultimately helped him secure 5 wins, 4 places, and 3 shows in week 23. At 79 wins for the season, Ben has a very realistic chance to earn that season's end bonus money and the feather in his cap that he's always talking about. Rounding out the top 5, we have the polarizing and scorching hot El Barba. Number 77 has been downright dominant over the past few weeks with his new patient and controlled style of play. The Beard amassed 8 victories and finished in the money in 15 of his 24 appearances, making his the second best performance of the entire roster in week 23. With his 70 wins so far and this seemingly unrelenting pace, El Barba can really throw a wrench in the top 5 and give them all a run for their money. For the 6th time in this 2020 season, the Golden Cesta Award goes to number 12, Ron. No one could take down Ron in week 23 as the pro from the Philippines continued his push for that singles championship title. Number 12 was able to chip away at Douglas's lead as he now sits just 18 games away from first place with 7 weeks to go. Ron played downright hard in week 23, finishing with 9 singles victories and a roster leading mark of 19 in the money finishes. Congratulations again to number 12 for another well-earned Golden Cesta. After much anticipation, Week 24 will officially mark the beginning of Magic City's second doubles tournament of the 2020 Doubles Championship Series. Here is a look at the duos vying for a portion of that $15,000 grand prize. Douglas will look to maintain his perfect Magic City doubles career record with his new partner, Asier. The sweetheart pairing of Bueno and Tennessee are back together with some unfinished business to attend to. Two competitive Canes are linked up in this pairing as the Super Bowl champ Jedin and the freakishly athletic Bradley prepare to leave it all on the concha. Ron will get his first crack at a Magic City doubles tournament title with Juice by his side. The defensive standout Kubala gets the luxury of being partnered up with El Barba, a pairing that we think will be one of the most interesting to watch. Carballo and Diaz are warmed up and ready to go as they remain paired together for Tournament 2. Another Cane duo gets the chance to put their skills to the test as Ben and CRB join forces. Magic City's Bulldog Anderluck teams up with its high flyer Vuelo to make one incredibly aggressive, energetic, and intimidating pairing. And finally, Ikeda and Cool Fitness plan to capitalize on their undeniable court connection as they look to do nothing but finish in the money every time. These 9 teams will have about 7 weeks to lay it all on the line and capture as many doubles games as possible, with $5,000 going to the second place pairing and $10,000 going to the first place pairing. The wait is finally over. Make sure to stay tuned for the kickoff of the second doubles tournament coming up here in just a few minutes. Shout out to this week's fantasy winner, Ballbusters. This winning team will receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt in addition to the full $150 cash prize for its stellar performance in Week 23. Watch our weekly fantasy review on our Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel for more details on the winning Week 23 lineup. Every week is a new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so you can always come back to your team or join the league at any time. And remember, the cash prize of $150 sponsored by Magic City Jai-Alai will remain unlocked as long as there are 150 active league members. And that's not all. If we surpass 200 active members, Magic City has agreed to increase the prize money to $200, and it will remain unlocked at that value for the rest of the season. Visit fantasyhighlight.com to join the league for free, draft your own fantasy team, and start winning. This week's Robote play goes to number 10, Juice. Although Juice has struggled to find the win column on a regular basis, he never wavers from giving his 110% effort on the court. Juice is consistently sprinting to get every ball possible while also laying his body on the line to dig out even the most improbable of Robote saves. In this game point situation against Asier, Juice was on his heels after a powerful shot from his opponent looked like it was sure to score. However, Juice never lost his composure. He placed himself in perfect position on the outside to execute a fall down, no look, 2-wall Robote save that landed just inside the lines to score for the win. Go ahead and bust a move, Juice. You've earned a dance break just as much as this week's honors. Now, let's take a look at this Robote play of the week.
Backhand by Asier. Good hustle. By wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
Still going.
Wow. Yeah, you can dance around as much as you want for that, Juice. That was a nice 2-wall save. Point in game.
And folks, the Robote recap from last week, that was week 23. You saw all those doubles pairings. We got game 5 coming up right here. The start of doubles tournament number 2 here at Magic City Jai-Alai. 10,000 going to the first place team. 5,000 goes to second place. We got the action right here. One of those teams, Volo and Anderluck, they got to buy this game, but you'll see them coming up game 7. Stu, game number 5.
This serve will begin game 5. Spectacular 7-scoring doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, we have CRB and Ben. Receiving blue, post 2 is Bueno and Tennessee. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. This matchup has CRB serving to Asier and Douglas. It's a good serve by CRB. Strong backhand by Douglas. CRB on the rebote. Hooked it right over Osier's left shoulder. Almost had our first fatality for this performance. Okie dokie. Got to try to get that ball up to the front wall consistently without hitting another player. In this matchup, Osier will serve to the green shirts of post 4, Diaz and Carballo. Douglas comes strong from the forehand. Carballo from the 11 line. Low and inside. Here's Douglas. Douglas goes deep. Carballo on the rebote. It's a 2-all. Wow.
Number 2.
Wow.
Almost.
Yeah. Yeah. So that almost hit Diaz square in the head. Douglas got distracted. It landed and score. Yes. So we'll give that point to the 4 and pray for the 5. Black shirts opposed 5. Cool Fitness and EK to receive. Ikeda on the rebote. Here's Carballo. Low hard backhand caught in the air by Ikeda. Carballo from the 9 line. Karam. Point 4. 4 has 2 points. In this matchup, Diaz will serve to the yellow shirts of post 6, Juice and Ron. Good catch by Carballo behind the 11 line. Backhand to the outside. That rebote for Juice. It's in play. Here's Carballo from the 8 line. Karam. They were both there. Juice came up with it. And that one is missed on the forehand of Carballo. Dropped the ball. Six serves to the pink shirts of post 7. El Barba and Kubala. Kubala goes deep from the left side, right to the corner. Ron's there, makes a great catch. Rebote forehand, makes it up to the front wall. Juice makes the catch, low and hard. Good effort by Kubala to try to make that rebote. This point goes to the 6. 6 has 2 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, the team of Jedin and Bragley. Rebote forehand by Juice. Catch by Bragley. Rebote left side by Jedin to the inside. Here's Ron. Ron strong on the backhand. Bragley's there. Ron forehand at the 12 line. Placement to the inside. Goes up. Brought down by Bragley. Outside placement. Ron calls for it. Makes the catch. Throws the carom. That lands out. Point 8, a well-played point by all players. Okay, we got through the first round without anybody getting killed. Let's move on to the second round. First to return, blue shirts of post 2, Bueno and Tennessee. Catch by Bragley, way up high, deep in the backcourt. Catch by Bueno at the 7 line. Back to the inside he goes. High scoop on the forehand of Bragley. Rebote left side by Bueno. To the outside it goes. Jedin dropped it. Point 2. Play continues. 2 on the board with 2 points, serving to the returning 1 post. This matchup has Bueno serving to CRB and Ben. Strong backhand by Ben, caught in the air by Tennessee. Tennessee goes deep. Catch by Ben. Bueno from the 6th line. Hard backhand. Rebote coming all the way out. Yep, believe it or not, that counts. Looks more like tennis, but no. And then Bueno turned and threw it into the pad. Mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Point 1. Just has to make contact with the cesta. No, it's not illegal. 1 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3, Osceola and Douglas. It's a beautiful serve by CRB. Big backhand by Douglas. Rebote by CRB into the pad. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5. The black shirts take the court. Cool Fitness and Ikeda receive. Catch by Osceola. Catch by Ikeda. Douglas on the forehand at the 11 line. Catch by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. There's the backhand. Douglas sets up for the rebote at the 9 line. Hard throw. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirts of post 3, Osceola and Douglas. Trying to stop them in the green shirts of post 4, Diaz and Carballo. Carballo makes the catch. Strong backhand follows. Caught down low by Douglas in the backcourt. Catch by Carballo. Another bullet down low. Scoop by Douglas. Outside placement by Douglas. Catch by Diaz. Diaz sends it to the inside. Wonky bounce picked up by Douglas. Catch by Carballo. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the white shirts of post 3, Osceola and Douglas. 3 wins it, 1 places, 6, 2, and 4 playoff for 3rd place. 6 first serves to 2. Tennessee from the forehand at the 11 line. Too hard, too high, out of play, point 6. Possible show point for the 6. Taking the court to stop them. Post 4, Diaz and Carballo. Costado 2-all. Scores for Carballo, point 4. 4 serve 6. This is show point. Run on the catch. Nope. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 6. Juice and Ron. 3-1-6. The unofficial order finish for game 5. Results from game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 3. Osceola and Douglas taking second, post 1. CRB and Ben coming in third, post 6. Juice and Ron. 3-1-6 is the official order of finish for Game 5, and we'll have your prices up here in a moment. So, everyone somehow survived.
You all right?
Me? Oh yes, no. I took lots. I medicated before I sat down for this. I knew that I didn't think it was going to be that. So Diaz almost got his head taken off, and there was a near miss with Cool Fitness, and one other
one with
that
Juice when he was just running.
And Juice.
The JR.
Juice was like purposely. So if the guy did throw a cortada, he would have thrown it straight into Juice, and I guess that's part of some football nonsense or something that Juice is trying to bring to the game. It's all right. You're willing to take one to the temple. Good luck, my friend. Okay, prices for Game 5 are up on the board. $2 Quinella 1-3. That's first and second any order. $14.80. The trifecta 3-1-6. 117.80. Second number for the early pick 3 is the number 3. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 6th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. No scratches in Game 6. No scratches in this afternoon's performance. And if you thought that was fun, we're going to come back. We're going to do it again in Game 7. 2 doubles games per performance. Once again, all part of the doubles championship here at Magic City Jai-Alai to close out our 3rd season 2020. And post time for Game 6, which is up next, is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Jai-Alai.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a Jai-Alai glove in the other one. That'd be great.
Have you ever played Jai-Alai? Actually lacrosse, but it's Jai-Alai for white people.
I'm Johnny Nacho. This is Steve-O. This is Jai-Alai.
Jai-Alai is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing. It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour. Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone? It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. The ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Oh, good God.
And we are back here now, just 5 minutes away from the start of game number 6. We're through one doubles game. Everyone is alive and healthy, so that's good. We got that next one coming up in game 7, which also closes out that high 5. Don't know if we're going to have anyone alive, although we saw
Are you prognosticating?
Prognosticating the high 5. Better or worse than picking? Probably. It can't be worse, so probably slightly better.
Have you prognosticated?
You know what, Stu? Funny you say that.
You've not prognosticated so far today.
I have not.
You want to say that for the next doubles, or you want to... It would be very bold of you to prognosticate doubles. Anyone can win these games. I mean, are Douglas Osier more likely, just based on Douglas's history? Yeah, probably. But
we saw last week, Diaz Carballo won a couple games, and just the way that game started off, there's a lot of really good teams, and in some teams, we didn't see Volo and Anderluck. Obviously, that's an interesting pairing. El Barba and Kubala. Told Stu, I said, I think that's going to be a dark horse pairing. That's one of my picks going in, but they're pointing out a post 7 there, and I think Kubala's got to get a couple performances to get back to normal here. Missed off last week. So
if Carballo can control himself, he's basically came in second, one of the championships.
This first one. Well, he came, stormed back, took second.
So realistically, if Diaz Carballo is a very solid team. If Carballo, what you saw Carballo do there was he saw a ball coming and he was like, I'll throw the Robote. And it's like, no, you're taking what is a difficult catch that you're about to make, or that you should try to make here, taking a difficult catch and going for a much more difficult Robote. Yeah. And that's one of the problems that he has, is making those decisions. That just was not a good decision.
Yeah, and for Carballo, as you're saying, outside of Douglas, that first doubles tournament last year was Carballo and Fred, if I'm not mistaken. They won a bunch of games, and Carballo's gotten second, and I believe in 2 other tournaments. So outside of Douglas, he is really the guy in these doubles games. We've talked about how he is as a partner, and he said he's always that guy encouraging his teammates, giving him a pat on the head, say, we'll get him next time, and that seems to be a good formula for success. He's a good doubles player, good guy to have as your partner. He's got Diaz here. And I think Diaz is one of the better partners he's had, so that's an interesting...
No, it's a very good team.
Yeah, very good team, and as you said, they won 2 games last week, and just got to play a little more controlled. That's a team that could easily sneak up there and get in that bonus money as well.
And as we know, we don't often, do shout-outs or interact directly with folks in the live chat. However, we have a former highlight player, Ari Mizrahi.
Sure.
Who is signed in under his own name, so I know that it's him.
Yes.
So I definitely know that's him. Also, Ari signed up for the U.S. National Highline Championships to play with his favorite front quarter, Chiappetta.
We've talked about both of them.
A former fan favorite at wherever he played, actually. Chiappetta's got the little guy advantage, short guy.
Sure.
So everybody always wanted him to
everyone
win.
liked him.
Fort Pierce, Ocala, and Newport. So Ari,
he's like Nate Robinson in the NBA.
Ari and Chiappetta are signed up to play on the team. It's good to see Ari come into the chat. Ari, of course, played at Fort Pierce, Ocala, and Miami Highlight. Season at Miami Highlight. Yes,
all over.
Yes, and now he's a big shot in the gaming world. Big shot. Big shot.
He's got his own office, probably.
He wishes he had his own office. He's on the road all the time. He's in Macau. He's here. He's there. He's literally all over the world. That gives us 1 minute to go till we begin game number 6. Game 6 is now just 1 minute away. Once again, no scratches in game number 6.
The big storyline last week in these feature games was we had Douglas adjusting to that new cesta. Came in that doubles game, looked to be throwing it about 1,000,000 miles an hour, made a couple scoops, made a couple really good catches as well. So
seems to be getting adjusted to his
it seems to be getting adjusted fine. We figured that, it'd take probably about a couple of days or so, and seems to be in a good rhythm in that first doubles game. See if it carries over here into game 6. First of the feature games for today.
Ready to begin game 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue shirt at post 2 is Ron. There's the serve. Game 6 begins. Low and hard to the inside. Kubala's there. Strong backhand. Robote is coming out to the 7 line. Saved on the forehand of Ron. Ron from the left side. Low and hard to the inside. Point 2. Low runner to the inside, scoring for Ron. He's first up on the board. In this matchup, Ron serves with the white shirt at post 3. Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Robote forehand by Ron. Hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 3. 3 will serve to the green shirt at post 4. Taking the court is Carballo. Ball missed on the forehand of Ben. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Here's Douglas. Robote left side by Carballo. Clipped the sidewall. Catch by Douglas. Picada by Douglas. Big bounce. Carballo comes off of the wall and then threw it into the pad. When you do one thing really well, 0.5. Sometimes dangerous to push that second part. Douglas will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6, Bragley. Scoop by Douglas. Powerful forehand. Caught by Bragley. Bragley goes deep. Robote comes. Line drive. Just above the pad. Douglas is there. Point 6. 6 serves to post 7, Ikeda. Robote left side by Bragley. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda goes to the inside. Robote left side by Bragley. Powerful forehand. Robote by Bragley. Hooked off the court. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Bueno. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Bueno. Hard throw by Bueno. Scoop by Ikeda. Ikeda comes hard to the inside. Bueno's there. Winds up. It's a 2-all, and it's off the court. Point 7. 7 with 2 points. Here's post 1, Kubala. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Big backhand by Kubala. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes to the inside, a little lower on this backhand. Robote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Ikeda from the 9 line. Scoop by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Catch by Ikeda, rather. Scoop by Kubala. Kubala takes it in the air, plays the backhand deep into the backcourt. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Robote forehand by Kubala to the outside. Ikeda reads it, stops it, returns it hard to the inside. Kubala makes a great catch at the 9 line. Robote forehand save by Ikeda. Kubala moves in, winds up, sends it back. Robote forehand save by Ikeda. Kubala, difficult Robote save, does not have the distance. Point 7. That's a well-played point by both Ikeda and Kubala. Here is post 2, Ron. Good catch by Ron at the 10 line. Strong backhand. Robote left side to the inside. Ron's there. Good catch. Nice backhand. Good catch by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Robote kicking all the way to the 5 line. Turn on the left side of Ron. Yep, it scored. Point 7. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Ben. Catch by Ben. Great catch on the left side. Big backhand. Robote by Ikeda to the outside. That's going to land in and score. Well thrown. 0.7. That's point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the pink shirt of post 7, Ikeda. 4-5, 6-2, and 3 now play to 7 points for second and third place. 4 first serves, 2-5. Backhand by Douglas, not overthrown. Robote comes to the 8 line. Catch by Douglas on the left side. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Carballo. Douglas catches it in the air, sends it back on the backside. Catch in the air by Douglas. Backhand. Swing and a miss on the forehand, Robote. 0.5. Douglas has 3 points. He serves to post 6, Bragley. Hard Costado thrown to the inside. Nice catch by Bragley. That cleared the overhead screen. 0.6. Play continues. Bragley on the board with 3 points, serving to post 2. Ron. Backhand by Ron. Robote 2-all. Does not open up. Ron makes the catch to the outside. Robote saved by Bragley. Catch by Ron. Ron sends it deep again. Bragley for the Robote. Gets the Robote right back up to the front wall. Ron's there. Ron passes from the forehand. Scoop attempt tip, 0.6. Possible place point here for post 6, Bragley, trying to stop him, Ben. Robote forehand by Bragley. Scoop by Ben. He holds on to it. There's the backhand. Caught by Bragley, one-handed. And then he threw it into the pad. 0.3. Three on the board with 3 points, serving to post 4, returning Carballo. It's a good serve by Ben. Carballo with the catch. Strong backhand. Ben going for it in the air. Tipped it. Point goes to the 4. Carballo on the board with 3 points. Douglas on the board with 3 points. Douglas returns. Black shirt to post 5. Douglas from the left side. Low hard backhand caught in the air by Carballo. Strong backhand follows. Robote left side just above the pad. 0.4. Possible place point for post 4. Carballo. Trying to stop him. Post 2. Ron. Excellent catch by Ron off a good serve by Carballo. Carballo makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. Caught by Ron on another great catch. There's the backhand. Robote. Costado de Jara. Robote will score. Point and place. 2 post 4. 6 shows. Unofficial order of finish. 7-4-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 7, Ikeda. Taking second, post 4, Carballo. Coming in third, post 6, Bragley. 7-4-6 is the official order of finish for game number 6. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment.
And so I was looking at that combination. There was an opportunity to get a 7-6-5. And that made me think,
not a very common number.
Right. What are the easiest straight tries won in how many games? The 7-4-6 comes in. 7th most difficult combination, 1 in 476 games. That 7-4-6 straight try comes in. So that's a tough one.
There are your prices. The $1 quinella, 4-7. That's first and second in any order. $80.20. The trifecta, the 50-cent price. Illustrating the point that you're trying to bring up with this number combination. 7-4-6. First, second, and third place finishing. Tough number combination there. $527.60 and a $2 wager on 7 to win returns $23.40. The early pick 3, 237, all 3 numbers returning $536.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 7. Our second scheduled death match of the afternoon. Game 7 is a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. What was that movie in the 70s? James Caan. What was that? Thunderball.
You know you're not talking to me.
No. That's why I turned around to Scott.
For the folks at home.
It's like, what was the name? No.
How did Andrew pull that one out of all of them? No. Definitely.
Game 7 is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. We've brought a full-time priest onto the roster who sits behind this wall and just prays for the well-being of the players, that they not hit each other, that they not get hit.
It was National Clergy Day. There was a day last week, so it was very
How you incorporated that's mind-boggling. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
National Clergy Day.
One of those days.
So yes, so you know in the chat, it's going to come up right now, what denomination? None of your business. That's what denomination. Game 7, spectacular 7 scoring, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Played now through the end of the season on November 29th. Post time for Game 7 is now just 5 minutes away. We have no entertaining videos to offer you, so you're going to have to listen to Andrew and I ramble.
We can do it. Hadn't been a lot of chat time here today.
No, there hasn't. How are you?
I'm well.
Do the doubles games make you nervous? Do they get you peppy?
I wouldn't say nervous. I think the energy, though, interesting you bring it up. Energy in the building a little bit up here today. I think these doubles games, there's a little something more to play for, a little more on the line. Guys have been a little more focused in that Game 6 we saw there was some really good points. Those earlier games got a little bit better as they went on. So I think what we've seen here today, the doubles really just gets a lot of positive energy in the building, ups the focus level of really everyone, and I think it was great to see. Although, albeit dangerous, but
for those of you who follow along with us, you also know that our first couple championships, whether it's singles or doubles, last year and this year has been, just where do we send the trophy to Douglas? But that's not the case with this doubles match. This Aussier Douglas team is definitely a solid team. And they say that Aussier is better than Rock. Aussier is better than Lamonte, whose retirement we've announced. So wouldn't it just make more sense?
Sure.
Not necessarily, because everyone is playing better, and overall there's some stronger teams here. Carballo had previously been handicapped with a weaker front court. He's got a good front quarter in Diaz.
Yep.
There's a good chemistry between the two of them. So overall, the pairings are tighter. The quality is a little bit more than we've seen in previous doubles matches. And kudos goes to Scott because, it's like I walked by, I wanted to talk to him and said, hey, can I talk to you? And doors closed, and you could smell rubber burning. I was like, what is that? That's the thought process of putting these doubles teams together. That's how much time goes into it. It's just...
It paid off, I'll tell you.
No, these are solid
exciting.
Teams.
No, that's a really good point. As you said there, you just think, going into this one, Douglas has won all 3 of the tournaments he's played in, but really down the line, there's... we're talking just us back here. One team that I was thinking, how would they play as a duo was Ben and CRB. Maybe on paper you say, well, that team may not look so great. First game they played and they placed. So, that shows you just how well balanced these teams are. Any one of them could really get up there in any game they play. So, as you said, this is going to be the best one that we've
And the most
had
interesting team here, right here, you're looking at them practice in the 6th. So,
yes.
If there were prop betting, and I know that there's not, and I never knew what the term prop bet meant before this, one prop bet on the side was, is Wello going to survive playing with Anderluck? And for those of you who know, I've had this fun relationship. I've had this fun relationship with Wello. Sometimes he's my problem child, not personally, but as a manager on the team.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, maybe that's how we deal with Wello. We put him together with Anderluck. Anderluck kills him. And he doesn't even survive it'll happen on the court.
I got a prop bet for you. Will they argue with each other in this game?
Oh, there's no question.
Yes or no?
Oh,
yes, off the board.
This next upcoming game?
Yeah.
This next upcoming game? I don't know.
Any point this week?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
there's absolutely no question.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no question that Wello's going to say something and Anderluck's just going to start shaking his head. What do you do that for? Or Anderluck's going to be like really aggressive and move forward.
Yeah.
Anderluck's going to run by Wello and distract Wello.
Right.
And if Anderluck misses the ball, Wello will say, well, I would have caught that.
No, but seriously, all jokes aside, though, Anderluck, we said, been since the middle of last week, been playing some of the best highlight we've seen, the best stretch he's had maybe this whole 2020 season. And with Wello, a guy that really you haven't seen much of him on the court. He's been, a couple weeks on, a couple weeks off, dealing with injury, illness, and whatnot. So that's a really interesting pairing because we haven't seen a lot of Wello, and you know what Anderluck's capable in the back. If he's on and he can catch and he's focused and with that power,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but one thing we didn't say, you were absolutely right. The high five's going to live on to fight another day. Those will pays, no one's got it. I think 4 or 5. 4 or 5 was the
4 or 5. I think half were 4 and half were 3 or 5.
Oh,
so we're going to have. So that pool was right around 1,500. So, you're going to add that. We're going to have over 1,500 in that carryover going into this afternoon performance here
4
today.
p.m. performance. We're having so much fun and chatting so enjoyably, but the truth of the matter is that we stop it for about an hour and a half. You usually go and get food, which I really appreciate. I'm not saying you have to. And
what's on the menu then?
What's on the menu today? And then we do it all again at 4 o'clock. And then we do the same thing tomorrow, 12 and 4.
All right, strap in. Game number 7, doubles game number 2 of this tournament.
Time to begin our 7th game. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 7 does begin the late pick 3. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, the team of El Barba and Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2, the team of Jedden and Bragley. El Barba serves. Our 7th game has begun. Robote comes to the left side of El Barba. Turned it off the court. Point 2. Two first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Juice and Ron Ron. Catch by Ron Ron. He goes deep. Catch by Bragley. Deep in the backcourt. Catch on the forehand of Juice. Carambola by Juice. Caught by almost caught by Bragley. That was bobbled, then dropped. Point 3. That'll bring to the court the green shirts of post 4, Assier and Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Excellent, excellent catch by Ron. Scoop by Douglas deep in the backcourt. Picata goes up. Easily caught on the left side of Ron at the 11 line. Here's Douglas at the 12 line. Backhand clears the overhead screen. Rabote comes out. There's something rolling around on the ground. Point 3. Here are the black shirts of post 5, Bueno and Tennessee. Tennessee steps up and makes the catch. Hard throw, crossing the wall at the 10 line. Rabote left side, clipped the side wall, caught in the air by Bueno. Bueno winds up, throws a split placement off the court. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Voello and Anderluck. Anderluck will start things off from the forehand. Rabote hit the top of the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 6. That'll bring to the court pink shirts of post 7, Diaz and Carballo. Here's Carballo on the forehand. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 7. We're ready to complete the first round of play. All points will be double following this. We have CRB and Ben receiving. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, El Barba and Kubala. El Barba takes the serve. Split placement, scores. Point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. Returning to the court, we have Jedden and Bragley. Good catch by El Barba in the front court, but he could not hold on to it. Point 2. 2 team has 3 points. They serve to the returning 4 post. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving to Assier and Douglas. Good catch by Douglas off a good serve by Jedden. Catch by Bragley deep in the backcourt. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Scoop by Bragley. Point 2. Black shirts of post 5, Bueno and Tennessee. Possible game point for the blue shirts of post 2, Jedden and Bragley. Good communication there. Bragley 2, Jedden Robote comes out. There's another fine Robote, beautiful Robote turn by Jedden, and it scores for the win. Point and game to the blue shirts opposed to Jedden and Bragley. No playoff here. 3 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 2-3-1. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Jedden and Bragley. Taking second, post 3, Juice and Ron. Coming in third, post 1, El Barba and Kubala. 2-3-1 is the official order finish for game number 7, and we'll have your prices up in a moment. And that game was a perfect example of what we were talking about before, as far as how these teams are pretty evenly matched with strengths, weaknesses that each other have. Jedden's got a tremendous Robote. Bragley allows it to come out.
And that team's quick. I mean, they got a lot of range between them. It's going to be hard to get one past them. And Bradley, the way, another guy who said he's got to stay on the court. Bradley, when he's been in a rhythm and he's been out there, he's one of the best. He's got unmatched power, great catching. You saw that scoop there. It's just unbelievable. It's a really interesting pairing. One of the 2 pairings we have of former Canes that are matched up there. And they got an opportunity there and took advantage of it. 1 in the win column for him. So that was a $2 fantasy team, I believe. So they're in the win column. If you took them, that's a big advantage.
Prices are up on the board. $2 quinella, 2-3. That's first and second in any order. $15.60. The trifecta, the first, second, and third place finishing 2-3-1. $300.60. The high 5, 3-2-3-7-2. 4 of 5 numbers returning $295.20, $1,775.20 carries over in the high 5. Now that high 5 jackpot is guaranteed at a minimum $2,000, but you add everything wagered into it. So we will well be approaching a $3,000 high 5 in the 4 p.m. performance this afternoon. Up next, Game 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 8 will close out the Mighty Ocho. It's one of our last 2 games in this first matinee performance today. We have Games 8 and 9, a 7-point game and a 9-point game. Game 8 up next. Post time for game number 8 is 5 minutes away. Good luck.
Outside placement from Poole. Macier goes back for the Robote diving, and that's a 2-ball, and lands just in. That will score.
Goes in from the 4 line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a Robote save on the left side. Stopped on the forehand of Jedden. What a beautiful Robote. Jedden on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm. Robote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Robote is back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-ball. El Barba on the run. And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic rebote thrown by Carballo. Ben, diving save, it's up, it's in, it's scored.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable rebote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5 line. Willow, that's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, they're the top 10 rebotes from last season at Magic City Jai-Alai. Brings us to just under a minute till we get into Game 8. That closes out that mighty Ocho. Here today, 4 of 5, 4 of 5, 4 of 8, and 5 of 8. With the highest we got there with that mighty Ocho. 7 of 8 numbers has happened a couple times in these recent weeks here, so a little more play in that mighty Ocho. Perhaps by the end of the season, maybe someone will get all 8 of 8 numbers in that $3,000, but not here today. Game 8 coming up right now.
Time to begin our 8th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Carballo. Anderluck serves. Game 8 has begun. Rebote forehand. Excellent catch by Ron off a good serve by Carballo. Carballo on the backhand. Keeps it to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ron. Caught in the air by Carballo. Excellent catch by Ron. Rebote forehand by Carballo to the outside. Lands in and scores for an outside placement. Point 2. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4. Here's Jedden. Catch by Carballo. Nice backhand. Rebote left side, thrown hard to the inside. Caught on the forehand of Carballo. Carballo goes hard to the inside. That's a great catch by Jedden. Carballo now from the 9 line. Tries to get a little bounce out of it. Jedden gets it in the air. Rebote forehand missed. Whiffed by Carballo. Point 4. 4 serves to post 5, Ben. Strong backhand by Ben, played low and inside. Forehand rebote escapa. That went outside from the forehand of Jedden, 0.5. Yellow shirt receives. Kubala. Great catch by Ben at the 11 line. He goes deep. Bote's coming out all the way to the 3 line. Turned on the left side of Kubala. Rebote left side by Ben. Touched the overhead screen. That's out of play. 0.6. Six now serves to post 7, Ikeda. It's a hard throw by Ikeda. Tipped by Kubala. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8 is Douglas. Ball missed off the serve, 0.7. 2 points for Ikeda as we complete the first round of play. All matchups are double now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Rebote forehand save by Anderluck. He made a nice save there at the end. Rebote left side saved by Anderluck. Here's Ikeda. Low and hard again. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. This one's out of play, 0.7. Ikeda is on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, he serves the returning 3-post Ron. Big backhand by Ron. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. That one's not coming out, 0.7. Possible game point for Ikeda in the pink shirt of post 7. Trying to stop him in the blue of post 2, Carballo. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Low and hard. Caught on the forehand of Ikeda. Carballo from the left side at the 8 line. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote comes out. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda. Scoop. Missed. Point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, of the pink shirt of post 7, Ikeda. 7 wins it, 2 places, 4, 5, and 6 playoff for 3rd place, 4 first serves to 5. Point 4. Possible show point for Jedden in the green of post 4. Trying to stop him, Kubala. Robote clipped the sidewall, goes to the outside. Kubala's on it. 2-all. Stopped by Jedin and a great catch. 3-wall play on the return. Kubala reads the Robote perfectly, lobs it up to the inside. Big bounce. That's not going to be playable on Robote. Well thrown, 0.6. We'll turn him around now. 6 serves 4. This is show point. Ball tipped. As point and a third place finish for Kubala. 7-6 is the official order of finish for, unofficial order of finish for Game 8. Results are official. Coming in first, post 7, Ikeda. Taking second, post 2, Carballo. Coming in third, post 6, Kubala. 7-6 is the official order of finish for game number 8, and we'll have your prices up in just a moment.
We hadn't been talking much about Ikeda here, but starts off this week. He's got games 6 and 8 in post 7 with both Douglas and Ron in them and wins both of them. And it's dating back to last week. He started to play really well. 5 wins for him in week 23 and 12 total in the money finishes, so he's in the money in half of his games. And a couple of weeks before, he was getting maybe 1 or 2 wins a week, so Ikeda certainly finding his stride here in the later part of the season. Second win this week, only guy with more than 1 win, and that will be most likely the case here going into this afternoon session. So Ikeda, one of the best in this first matinee of the week. Nicely done.
$2 Quinella 2-7. Vanished before I could read it. So the 50-cent try, 7-6. That's first, second, and third place finishing, returning $430.10. $2 Quinella 2-7. That's first and second in any order, $33. Consolations in the exacta, 7-all and all 2. A $2 wager on 7 to win there returns $17.40. Up next is this matinee's performances. 9th and final game, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game's played at 9. That's 9 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. That's a tough word. Superfecta.
Multiple superfectas.
I mean, it's easy to type or write. Just put a little apostrophe. Possessive form of. Moving on. Game 9, played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. It offers this performances only superfecta wagering opportunity. Post time for Game 9 is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And it is that superfecta 9-point singles match here to close out the action in this first performance of the day here. We got 9 more games at 4 p.m. And we got this Spectacular 9 video that will explain some of the scoring differences between this game and the ones you've been seeing, those Spectacular 7 ones. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And it takes us now under 4 minutes till we get into the 9th game here. You see those will pays for the late pick 3. We're up there on your screen. They'll be flashing back here momentarily. So a couple of consolations there, so make sure you don't throw out those tickets. Actually, a lot of consolations on the board. Most of those numbers, and yeah, the probably due in large part to no Ron or Douglas finding the win column there. You have Ron in post 3 in game 8 and Douglas in post 8, so you figure one of them would find the win column or get on the board here, but not the case in that 8th game. Not the case in game 6 either. Yeah, so it looks like Ikeda, Carballo, Quinella in both of those, and then not Douglas or Ron coming in 3rd place as well. So both of them looking to get on the board here for the first time in week number 24. And still, as we said at the top of the program, but for those that missed it, still 18 games separates first and second place in the championship single standings here. Douglas had 143 wins for the year. Still last week, adjusting to a new cesta, wasn't playing his best highlight. Still, though, for the year, he's winning at a clip of over 37%. He's placing just under 70% of the time, shows just over 10%, so his in-the-money percentage is right around 66%. So just under 2/3 of the time. He's just been absolutely phenomenal here in 2020, coming off of a 2019 season where he won a couple doubles tournaments and the singles title as well. So that's Douglas there. First place, 143 wins. Ron in second at 125. His numbers are still pretty impressive too. I mean, over 30%. He's winning at over 30% this season. In the money percentage, up over 63% as well. So can't say enough about the way he's been playing as well. Then you also got Bueno there, 84 wins. He rounds out the top 3. 5 games ahead of Ben, who's just inching closer to that third and final bonus money slot at 79 wins. Ben was way out of it, had a couple good weeks, slipped back, and now is playing much better again. That great form we saw from a couple weeks ago there from Ben, where he's just making every catch and just powering it back. So he's 5 games behind Bueno with about a month and a half left in the season. Anything can happen there with that third and final spot. And don't sleep on El Barba, too. 71 wins, just 13 behind Bueno. And El Barba added a win today in addition to 2 places. So El Barba with a great opportunity wasn't able to finish out a couple of those games, but still those early games have really been his for the last couple of weeks, and he's got a lot more opportunities here in week 24 and through the rest of the season. And if you're wondering who's lingering just outside of that top 5, you got Jedden and Ikeda. They're tied at 66 wins, so maybe an outside chance for them as well, although that'd be pretty unlikely to cover those 18 games here. They got to get up into the top 3, and then right behind him, you got Tennessee at 65 wins, and he is in 8th place overall. That's how the championship singles look. We began that first doubles tournament there here today. Jedden and Bradley with a win. Asier and Douglas, a lot of people expected them to be a contender here. They found the win column one time, so we got 2 more games of that doubles tournament coming up in this afternoon performance, but we got the 9th and final game here, that Superfecta one to close out the action in this matinee performance.
It's time to begin this matinee's 9th and final game in advance of our 4 p.m. performance today. This game is a spectacular 9 Superfecta match, played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ron. Our first matchup has Ron serving to Ikeda. There's a serve. We begin game 9. High scoop on the left side of Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Ron on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Ron with the inside placement to score, point 1. 1 serves to the white shirts of post 3. White shirt of post 3. Number 13. Here's Douglas. Long. Costado 2-all. Opens up nicely and scores. That was well thrown by Ron to score, point 1. In our next matchup, Ron serves to Carballo. Robote forehand by Carballo. That's a nice switch from left to right. Nice save by Ron. Carballo makes the catch. Tejada. Ron just missed it. Other than that, well played by Carballo. Point 4. Receiving is the black shirt of post 5, Anderluck. Catch by Carballo. Backhand thrown from the 9 line with a hop. Anderluck makes the catch. Carballo wound up with that, did not hold it, got it back off in time. Nice throw. Low and hard. This one picked off also by Carballo. Backhand by Anderluck. Harder thrown, clipping the sidewall, caught in the air by Carballo. Anderluck, forehand rebote. Carballo on the backhand, caught by Anderluck. Anderluck goes deep. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. Outside placement from the outside. Bold shot. Did not quite score. Here's Anderluck on the backhand. Rebote left side by Carballo. Rebote left side by Anderluck. Catch by Carballo. Good catch by Anderluck. Point 5. Five serves to post 6. Ben, put it in your pocket. Nice backhand by Ben. Good catch by Anderluck. Rebote left side by Ben. Anderluck. Tejada. Landed on the top of the pad, and any part of the pad is bad. Point 6. Six serves to post 7 in this matchup. We have Ben serving to Kubala. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt at post 8 is Bueno. Rebote left side by Ben. Ben, left side rebote again. Catch by Bueno. Ends to the outside, makes a great catch. That carom, however, is way out. Point 8. First rounds complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Ikeda. Catch by Bueno. That backhand by Ikeda goes to the overhead screen. Point 8. Bueno's got 3 points. He serves to the 3 post, and the white shirt, Douglas, returns. Picada by Douglas. Cut off on the forehand of Bueno. Karen by Bueno. Douglas reads it. Stops it. Returns it hard. 2-score. Point 3. Here's post 1. Ron. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Catch by Ron. Douglas on the backhand. Long 2-all by. Douglas will score. That's well thrown. Point 3. We're on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Carballo.
Fucking worse than me not having it.
Douglas goes back to the inside. Carballo on the run. Rebote save. Falls short. Point 3. 3 has 6 points, but remember, 9 points are needed to win a superfecta game, and this is a superfecta game. Returning to receive, post 5, this matchup has Douglas serving to Anderluck. Difficult Rebote save is Dejada Rebote from the forehand of Douglas. Anderluck plays it, does not overthrow it. Good placement to the inside. Nice Rebote by Douglas. Great catch by Anderluck. Point 5. Play continues. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here is post 7, Kubala. What a serve by Anderluck. Will score. Crossing the wall perfectly, just about the 13 line. Very nice. Point 5. 5 has 5 points. Here's post 6, Ben. Excellent catch by Ben off a great serve by Anderluck. Anderluck on the catch. Rebote just missed. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Anderluck trying to stop him. Post 2. Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Scoop attempt missed. Point and a superfecta game for the black shirt at post 5. Anderluck. 5 wins at 3 places, 8 shows, 1 serves to 6. This is a playoff for quad, which is 4th position. Ben from the forehand. Ball tipped. 6 gets the quad. Unofficial order of finish, 5-3, 8-6. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Anderluck. Taking second, post 3, Douglas. Coming in third, post 8, Bueno. Taking the quad, post 6, Ben. 5-3, 8-6 is the official order finish for game number 9.
And this looks like by far the most focused we've seen Anderluck out there. I mean, every ball he's trying to take it in the air.
You mean right now that he's sitting on the floor with a leg that apparently hurts, or when he was playing? Oh, you were talking about when he was playing.
Nice. Focused on that too, but I tell you, that play, it was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
In the middle of last week, it just flipped the switch and then couldn't be stopped from then on. It's been great to see, and lack of Douglas and Ron on the board in these feature games just shows the competitive balance and how well some of these guys have developed throughout this 2020 season. Because at the beginning, it was not like this at all. A lot of Ron and Douglas. So another win for Anderluck, 2 for him. So him and Ikeda both with 2 wins to begin this week. Nicely done.
Your prices are official. The 10-cent super, 5-3-8-6, 309.15. The late pick 3, 275. 2 of 3 numbers returning 157.40. $2 Quinello 3-5. That's first and second in any order. $23.60. Trifecta 5-3-8. 733.80. A trifecta is first, second, and third place. $2. Wagered on 5 to win. Get you $14.20. Overall, great way to start off the week here at Magic City. Good play beginning in Game 1. Yep. The doubles championship that is being played right now adds a whole other level of intensity to the daily program that we always offer you. We are just starting the week of Highlight here at Magic City. We play again at 4 p.m. Tomorrow we play at 12 and 4 p.m. On Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday at 12 p.m. Andrew, you did not prognosticate. Will you be prognosticating in the 4 p.m. performance?
We can do that.
Will you think about it?
I'll think about it, but we'll try to get one for you folks.
You print out those programs.
I'll study hard. I got an hour and a half. Yeah.
That's right.
I think give me that amount of time. Should be able to get one winner, you'd think.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Thursday matinee performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again at 4 p.m. We'll play 9 more action-packed games in just shy of an hour and a half. We sure hope you enjoyed today's Highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight channel if you've not done so already. And let us know your thoughts or any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again at 4 p.m., just an hour and a half away. So goodbye till we can see you back here shortly at Magic City Jai-Alai.